I want to talk to you about one of the sessions I'm going to do at the NoFlow Symposium. It's a session on collections for concurrency. Now, these are two topics that are pretty interesting, and I'm going to bring them together. One is, of course, concurrency itself. Other is collections. You can't really write an object-oriented code without using collections in reality. And of course, if you are programming concurrency, dealing with collections is quite painful. Collections is something that's been around for a long time, but we're still figuring out ways to get it better, especially from the point of view of concurrent programming. Now, what's the big deal about it? Well, the problem is this. On one hand, you want thread safety. But the reason you really do concurrent programming is not to get thread safety. You write concurrent code to get performance. It turns out some of the collections we had from the day one really don't provide us the performance. They tend to favor more towards thread safety. That's changing. There are a few different ways to address this problem. One, of course, is to use concurrent collections in the JDK, but there's also other options beyond it, which tend to remove concurrency issues at the root, which is to use immutable data structures. And the minute you hear the word immutable data structures, if you're like me, you would say, yeah, right, that's nice, you can make everything immutable, then how do you make your application run? Oh, it's going to suck in performance. And that's a reasonable question to ask. Well, again, thankfully, there are a few interesting data structures that provide really good performance and support immutability at the same time. Well, if that's something you're interested in, what I'm going to talk about in this session is various options for collections and concurrency. I'm going to look at a couple of different APIs and data structures, and what are the different options. If you want to use concurrent API, what are some of the things available in there? If you want to use immutable data structures, what are the options available in there? Those are the things I'm going to cover in this session. So if you're dealing with collections and you have felt the pain of concurrency with collections, this session will help you to address some of those issues and find some answers. I look forward to seeing you there.